everybody. This is Rockford Ewing with the Rockhard Files, and I'm back for another short season going into the summer. And I'm going to start off this season with my guest co-host. We're going to be chatting it up, Mr. Kile Koba. We're going to be talking about what's been relevant here lately over the last couple of months and what the future may hold. So, Kyle, tell me what's up. Tell me what you're thinking about this bar situation that's going down.
Okay, let's start from the top with Barr. He writes an op-ed to the New York Post, I believe, or the Washington Post or New York Times, one of them, about Trump and charges can't be a precedent. I mean, then he sees no collusion or corruption on Trump's part.
Right.
So that gets him a seat at the table to become this next AG.
Right, yeah.
All that was an audition. And then Trump is looking for people who's on the side with him and say, well, hell yeah, okay, I picked this guy and he picked him, all right? Now, okay, Mueller has been quiet about the whole thing, man.
Yep.
His team has been sharp, no leaks, no nothing. They haven't leaked anything, and they've been very, very tight-lipped about this whole thing. So now there's no leaks, so they don't know what else. And so while Trump is saying no collusion, and it's a witch hunt, Mueller finally turns his report over into 300 to 400 page report,
right,
plus 300 pages.
Right.
He has it for 48 hours. 48 hours. And then he comes back with, I don't think there was any collusion with Russia.
Right. I don't get it.
I don't think that is definitive. Yes, there was spying. Yes, there was this 300 to 400 pages. I don't think he didn't read it all. And then now he has to make a decision for the American people that whether they should have it or not. They should have it or not.
Right.
They should have it or not. He's making that after a 4-page summary.
Right. But
300, 400 page document.
They supposed to be friends from what has been reported. He even said, he told the president himself, him and the Muellers have been friends for 30 years. So this is just really strange to me on different levels. Mueller. This
is about the job.
Right. I mean, because I'm like, okay, Mueller spent 2 years.
That makes you think, what's Mueller's angle in it if that's the case?
Right. I mean, you can't help but to think that.
If that's his friend and they've been friends for years and he's vouching for Mueller and saying Mueller's a good guy, but then he comes in and he's auditioning for this job, is it just politics and games?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, well, that's how Barr got the job in the first place. He put out an op-ed in some magazine or something saying that he doesn't believe, one, a sitting president can be convicted. Number two, he really feels as though it's a witch hunt. Now, when you get past all the steam and get into the pot with the boiling water, the issue for Mueller is, okay, you spent 2 years and everybody was waiting to see what you were going to come up with. Now, where America went wrong was thinking, it was said in the beginning, Mueller was not going to give the American public any kind of information whatsoever on any kind of level. So America and the media went off into left field on its own anyway, going, Mueller's going to get him and blah, blah, blah. And this is this. Mueller's only job was to investigate, produce, and indict those that can be indicted. Now, that's why it was very important for whoever the sitting attorney general was to be on the up and up, because Mueller is going to hand the attorney general, which is now a lackey named Barr, the report. This guy takes a 400-page report, reduces it down to 4 pages, and then blacks out everything but no and collusion as far as I'm concerned. So when you look at this whole situation, and now he has the audacity out of left field this week to say that the Obama administration is the one. His investigators should be investigated because someone spied on the Trump campaign. I mean, how do we go from Russia hacking the United States to worrying about who? I mean, everybody knows how this whole thing got started. Everybody keeps talking about the dossier, piss tape. Wasn't about no dossier, wasn't about no piss tape. It was 5 foreign governments went, woohoo, y'all got some people over in our country that's having meetings with Russians that are associated with the Trump campaign. That's the fact. You know, so where Barr comes off with saying, nothing to see here as far as Russia's concerned, probably some fat guy sitting on his couch, but we do need to investigate the investigation that's already been investigated. Even Devin Nunes, the biggest political hack that Trump has, he investigated it and came up with nothing. So now here Barr going, I have no proof, but just in my heart of hearts, I just want to investigate it to make sure. I'm going, we're here. I mean, they dragged a little black girl over a cell phone down a flight of stairs this week. You know, I mean, and to start out with Barr, this guy, I don't know why everybody believed that this man was going to be some kind of savior and was going to tell Congress and the American people the truth. As you said so eloquently earlier, I mean, this guy, the only reason he got in there because he said that this whole investigation was a sham. And now we have just, I mean, you know, it's the psyche of America. I really don't know what's going on, but now you got Barr. You had that other guy that was in there. What was this other guy? He was all kind of hacks and stuff like that. And then you had Jeff Sessions. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, Rod Rosenstein was the only one, or Rosenstein, some people going to check me on that. Right. Rosenstein was the only one that I think that we had a clear shot of finding out what really happened. But you know what I'm saying? Now all of the lackeys are in now.
This is where we messed up. Well, the whole thing was messed up. You see, Comey has lost all credibility.
Right. Definitely.
If you want to believe him, you can. But then again, the way he handled that last thing. Now, what the FBI do, they surveil, they look, and they see what's going on. Now, what Trump and this gag, his people trying to say that while the FBI was watching what's behind the scenes, they want to call surveillance spying.
Yep, it's kind of muddy in the waters. Yeah, muddy in the waters.
Yeah, they want to call surveillance because that's how they knew that Russia was in it. That's how they knew that Russia had their hand in it. That's how they knew that all this was going on, because they just sitting behind the scenes watching everything.
Right, but that's their job.
But that's their job. And then that's what Comey said the other day. I didn't know that electronic surveillance is spying, because that's what they do. And so they are trying to muddy the water to say that what they did was, and they said, well, now it goes all the way back to Clinton and Obama. That no, it was on their watch,
right?
And it was on Obama's watch. Clinton was in the race. It was on their watch, and they're supposed to look at it. Now, what Obama did not do, he did not sound the warning earlier enough. Because he could
no, actually, he was threatened by our long-faced jaw man up in the Senate. What's his name?
McConnell.
Mitch McConnell? Mitch McConnell went to him and told him, because he went to they call him the Gate of Eight, or the Gang of Eight.
Yeah.
Okay, he went to the Gang of Eight and told them in August of 2016. Before the election, that Russia literally hacked and has been hacking and is currently in contact with someone from the Trump campaign. Mitch McConnell told President Obama that if he said anything that he would go to the Senate and say, he would literally call out that he's trying to win this election for Hillary Clinton. And, it's documented. You can go look that up because even Obama said, I tried to know, but his hands were tied to it. And then he also didn't look like he wanted to sway the election. But I'm like, you might as well have done whatever you wanted to because they still trying to throw your ass in jail. So you should, I wouldn't have cared. You know what I'm saying? If I knew a foreign entity, no less than Russia or China or North Korea or something like that, is literally hacking into the United States voting system, then that is, that ain't no, we need to keep the American people don't need to know about this. Then we need to know. Because now look what came out. The fool from Facebook, Twitter,
Julian Assange.
Snapchat. Well, no, the guy, what's his name? Zimmerman or the Facebook guy. He was taking
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerman. Yeah. He was taking rubles from Russia for advertising that was basically for Donald Trump. So you had a lot of hands in the pot in 2016, and a lot of them was trying to win the election for Donald Trump. What is really getting me now with this whole thing is that, I'm sorry, they're going to get pissed off at me. White America, half y'all asses asleep. Because y'all know if this was Obama doing all this stuff that Trump doing, hands between the legs, 3 baby mamas, and all this other stuff, that man wouldn't have survived. He'd been impeached first month. But this man can sit up and be a racist, be a misogynist, homophobic, let the list keep going. And they've given him, the Christians, we're giving him a mulligan. He's hiring all these guys that he are hiring are like guys from third world country thinking. We tell them what to do. Now he wants to take refugees and dump them in sanctuary cities to punish the Democrats. This has been a week from like hell and it's got everything to do with those names that we've been talking about. Donald Trump, Barr, and I hate to bring Comey into this because if Comey had to play his cards by the books and the rules that he says he literally lives by, half this crap would be sustainable. His word would be his bond and people would have believed what he said when the prayer. But no, you dang all but to me throw the election for Hillary Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you're like,
I can't understand. I couldn't understand that he said this about her, but no laws was broken as far as the emails and the email servers, and the timing of that was so crazy. That it was just saying, hey, you could just, because when the FBI comes out and say, no, this shit not right, but we're gonna, there's no charges filed. Don't say anything. No charges gonna be filed.
He wasn't supposed to. Even when he talked to Loretta Lynch, he wasn't supposed to. What he did was totally out of the box for any FBI agent, nevertheless alone the brother that's running that whole thing. So that's where his demons started. He tried to, and I get it, he tried to redeem himself and stuff like that. But after you cost yourself one thing, the only thing that FBI agent has is his credibility. You cost yourself your own credibility. Like you said, I know he's telling the truth, but it don't matter from 50% of the American population don't even care what this man says anyway. You got more that cares what believes what Donald Trump is saying, and we all know that man is lying. And it's just it's a sad week because they're just steady and slowly and consistently chipping away at our democracy, and a lot of people don't care right now because they're still getting a paycheck, still eating, still buying your fancy cars and living in your nice homes. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna come to an end.
Well, I don't think that we're gonna get. I really don't. I hope that we don't get to all the. They're not gonna give this dude no. He's not gonna be. We're not gonna become a fascist or autocracy. We're not gonna do that. I don't believe they're gonna give him that much power.
We're going to go ahead and end this segment, ladies and gentlemen. We hope y'all got fed on this particular segment. Me and Kyle will be back with some more interesting conversations and takes on the political life and the world we call the United States of these Americas. And Kyle, I appreciate you coming on in. You want to give your plug for your radio show?
Yeah, man. Look here. Wednesday nights from 6 to 9:30 SLT time. The hottest show, radio show, talk show on SL in Second Life, brother. This Friendly Fire, WKSK 105.5 with your host Chile Cummins, Jana Fleming, Say Muse, Nova Clawtooth, and myself, Kile Koba. So come by, step in. We talk about all the topics. You're going to have a good time, play some good music too. So that's Friendly Fire on Wednesday night, 6 to 9:30 on SL, Second Life.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle, I appreciate you riding shotgun on me on these segments. And we'll see y'all soon, world. Look out for us. All right.
Thank you.